Alright, this is the video for 6.2, the second text wrapping assignment. In this one, there are going to be a number of images from a number of sources that are going to be placed within the text. So if we look at the assignment here, you can see first and foremost that the text is justified. We have a nice straight line on the right, we have a nice straight line on the left, and so let's start by taking all of this text and we'll make it all justified. And that's on the home menu right there. Now, a cropped image from a picture file. What we're going to do is we're going to make a square image that fits right up in the corner here like a postage stamp, on the wrong side of the envelope I suppose. And we do it by clicking our insertion point where we would like the image to go. We go to the insert menu to insert, and we're going to insert a picture. That allows us to do some browsing, and we're going to go, in my case, to the desktop, but for you, you can go to wherever your picture is stored. And I'm just going to use this image here, a picture of my daughter being thrown off a bridge a few years ago. So we're going to take that and crop it, and the picture tools come up automatically because I have a picture here, and I'm going to use the crop tool. I click on the crop tool and you'll see that my handles change to these thick black bars. I'm going to crop it down so I have approximately a square. There we are. Now if I turn off my cropping tools by clicking on the cropping tools again, I can resize the image using a corner handle to make it about the size I would like it to be. So it's going to be a relatively small square, and I would like to change the text wrap so that it is square as well. And I'm going to position it so that the left side of the image matches the left side of the text and the top of the image matches the top of the text. Now I can see here that the image is a little bit high, so I'll click on it, and I'm going to use my arrow keys on the keyboard to just nudge it a little bit. There. Actually, images like this benefit from having a border on them, so I'll go to my picture tip tools. And here I have picture border, and I'll choose a black border. It has a more of a defined look that way. So there's a cropped image from a picture file. I simply used the insert command, went to picture, browsed, and then I modified the picture using the cropping tool. The clip art image, well, there is a huge library of images available through Microsoft, through their online collection, as well as Microsoft Word's onboard collection. So to insert clip art, insert clip art. There's a lot of different clip art available, a lot of different kinds. I'd like a clock. Now it says all media file types. I don't want to search all media file types because, as you can see, there are illustrations as well as photographs, videos, and audio available. I'm not interested in audio files. I'm not interested in video or photographs for that matter. I simply want an illustration. So I've chosen illustrations. I say go, and it gives me a range of clocks to choose from. I'd like one that's round, a round image. Lots to choose from that are round. I'm just going to go with the second one here. So I double click on it, and it shows up inside my image, inside my file. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to wrap it tight. Now you can see that as a round image, the offset is rounded as well to match the roundness of the clock. There we go. The last one I'm going to do, the last one is this shape. I'm going to insert a diamond, which is actually a shape insertion, and then I'm going to fill that diamond with an image that I'm going to capture from the internet. So I'm going to close this. First step, insert the diamond. So I go to the insert command, and there are shapes. And if I click on shapes, there are many shapes to choose from, one of which will be a diamond somewhere. There it is. Now, anytime I'm inserting a shape, when I click and drag with the shift key down, I will insert a shape that is uniform. So if I use a rectangle tool, if I hold down the shift key, I'm going to get a square. If I have the oval tool, if I hold down the shift key, I'll get a circle. So in this case, my diamond is going to be a square diamond, all four sides the same size, and I'm going to wrap the text around it tight, and I'm going to position it. I'm supposed to position it so that the tip of the diamond matches the edge of the text. So once again, I'll use, whoops, I'm going to use the arrow keys on my keyboard to position it. I'm probably going to have to make that smaller because it's going to run right off the page. There we go. So, I have my diamond. Now the trick is, how am I going to fill this diamond with an image from space? Well, what I need to do is I need to find an image from space on the internet. I need to save the file on my computer, and then I'm going to fill this with that image. So step number one, let's get ourselves a web page. Oh, there's a nice website. And I will go to Google and I will look for an image from space. Let's type in space, let's go images. Oh, there's lots to choose from. Some of them real, some not. This one looks good. It looks like some kind of a supernova. So I'll just right click on it and I will save image as. And that will allow me to save it. I'm going to put it on my desktop and it's going to be called space JPG, which is fine. Now it's been downloaded and I can go back to my shape and I will fill it. This is my fill command here. Let's maximize that. There we go. Shape fill it's called. I'm going to fill it with a picture. And there's my space picture. I'll double click on it and that's the image that shows up inside my shape. And I can use virtually any shape with any image and I can fill it that way too. I could even fill this drawing tool, shape fill, picture. I could fill it with Amanda as well. There we go. So that's all you need to know for this assignment. Make sure that you have the edge of the text matching the edge of the image. The edge of the text here and the edge of the image are consistent. That makes for a professional look. Good luck.